Science Museum in bonkers alphabet Lego warning. Lego can be anti-alphabet, the Science Museum has said. A self-guided museum tour on stories of queer communities, experiences, and identities includes a display of Lego bricks alongside a guide stating the plastic blocks may reinforce the idea that heterosexuality is the norm. Wait till they find out about plumbing and electrical work. Happy Sunday, everyone, and welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Akorn. I hope all of you are having a great weekend and that you're ready for the next episode of Laugh While the World Burns, where we show some of the highlights of the idiocracy that is modern-day society. If you enjoy this series, please help support the channel and watch this video to the end. Hit that like button, and if you haven't already, smash subscribe and click that bell, and please share this video with your family, friends, and social media. We have a lot of good memes and some idiocracy news today, so let's get into it. Apple says a bug caused its iPhone voice-to-text feature to spit out Trump when a user says racist. Apple said it's working on repairing a glitch after some iPhone users noticed that speaking the word racist into the voice-to-text feature causes it to write Trump before quickly switching to racist. Confusion and outrage from conservative commentators, including InfoWars host and conspiracy theorist Alex Jones, grew online after a TikTok user called out the feature in a video posted last week. Others on social media have since filmed themselves testing out the glitch. Several NBC News reporters were able to replicate the same trend on multiple iPhone devices. When activating its voice dictation feature and saying the word racist, the text result would briefly display Trump before being replaced with racist. We are aware of an issue with the speech recognition model that powers dictation, and we're rolling out a fix today, a spokesperson for Apple said in a statement Tuesday. Yeah, it's a glitch, alright. What a joke. My tax return, $350. Somebody that didn't work all year with 5 kids, $11,000. My favorite part about tax day is thinking about all the oligarchs it will help in the proxy wars they wage on behalf of BlackRock as I go to take out a second mortgage to buy my groceries. That is very true. Google forgot Biden. U.S. president's in order. Want to know whether your neighbor is an R or a D? There's an app for that. I'm sure that there is. It's a wonder that such an app wasn't promoted back around October and November for certain groups to start going house to hunt people down. Progressive church boots woke pastor after parishioners complained they were lectured on whiteness, LGBT causes, and immigrants. During an anti-racism seminar, the pastor called for a whiteness audit to decolonize the church's interior space. A progressive pastor in North Carolina was recently removed from his very liberal church after parishioners complained that they were being lectured about whiteness, LGBT causes, and illegal immigrants. Have you guys seen this one yet? There's 2 guys stealing stuff in a CVS. The employee calls the police. You guys just have to watch this.
May I ask why you called the police on those 2 men?
CVS policy dictates that if they're shoplifters, that exit the store with merchandise unpaid for, you should get the police involved. And if the police apprehend them, we issue a bond notice.
Okay.
So I actually did not elect to press charges. I said, hey, look, I just want them to know they can't come in here anymore because they shoplifted, and I just need them to sign that, and I need my merchandise back. And the officers obliged, and the guy said the same thing, thank you, and they left.
It's not your merchandise, it's the store. So you know what happened.
I follow my company's policies, not your policies, where I can appreciate concern.
So you're willing to risk someone's life for what, $30,000 a year?
There was no risk, in my opinion. Thank you.
What is your name? No, what is his name?
No one's going to tell you my name when you're sitting here videotaping us so that you can try and elicit some sort of violence against me. It's not going to happen.
Elicit violence against you? You just elicited violence against 2 black men by calling the police on them.
We got to walk away. When one of them had a warrant, he could have been arrested, and the cops still let him go.
Just listen to yourself. You work with black folks.
So did you get all that, guys? If you call the police on thieves, you're racist. Free 2-day shipping. Buy nuclear weapons at Walmart.com. Well, I guess it'll make it a lot easier for Doc to get his plutonium that he needs in the future. Chickens after the price of eggs went up. Yeah, you almost need to start treating them that way. Even here in our little town down there, for a dozen of large eggs the last time that I saw them was $9.50 now. If you had to buy 2 dozen eggs by the time the taxes and stuff, you'd already spent $20. Don't worry though, they just wiped out some more farms. Google drops pledge not to use AI for weapons or surveillance. Google on Tuesday updated its ethical guidelines around artificial intelligence, removing commitments not to apply the technology to weapons or surveillance. The company's AI principles previously included a section listing 4 applications we will not pursue. As recently as Thursday, that included weapons, surveillance, technologies that cause or are likely to cause overall harm, and use cases contravening principles of international law and human rights, according to a copy hosted by the Internet Archive. Like they don't know everything about us already? And of course, one of the first uses of every technology that's ever been invented, one of the first uses that they look for is how to weaponize it. That was done before the public ever even heard of AI, let alone now. Person who creates art is an artist. Person who plays a piano is a pianist. Person who competes in races is a racist. Did you know that you said using your tax dollars funded bioweapon research, including that unalived millions of people? You said funneled $53 million to EcoHealth Alliance, which then used U.S. taxpayer funds to support gain-of-function research on it at the lab. Research that likely led to the creation of it. The CIA's deception regarding its origins becomes much clearer now. To speed up deportations, ICE will have drop-off boxes at gas stations. There will be parents that'll tell their kids, "You see that? That's called an ICE box. If you don't behave, I'm going to take you and put you in there, and President Trump's man's going to come by and they'll send you off overseas somewhere, and we'll never see you again." Fire survivors drive back toward flames after hearing Camilla speak. The EU Commission is bringing changes to the food market. The use of powder from mealworm larvae as an ingredient in food has been approved, including in baked goods. This step is controversial among consumers. The regulation allows the use of powder made from mealworm larvae in various products such as cheese, jams, pasta, and bread. The prerequisite is that the larvae are exposed to UV radiation. Products containing the ingredient must carry appropriate warnings to warn people with shellfish allergies of possible reactions. Yeah, people that's allergic to the wet bugs are allergic to the dry bugs too. Me saying thank you to ChatGPT so they spare my life when AI takes over the world. That actually is something to consider. You never know. If this camera wasn't here, I'd snap your neck. Alec Baldwin threatens Trump impersonator who called him an unaliver. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus, and all the other genders you make up are from Uranus. The American healthcare system. Basically, just add a lot more zeros to that. What if their countries won't take them back? Plan B. I've had this meme for a few weeks now, guys, and today I saw this. White House begins migrant flights to Guantanamo Bay. The Trump administration on Tuesday began flying immigrants who entered the country illegally to Guantanamo Bay amid plans to use the facility in Cuba to detain thousands of migrants. White House press secretary confirmed the first flights from the U.S. to Guantanamo Bay carrying migrant lacking permanent legal status were underway. Never forget who all your hard work is really for. Yeah, it's something like between 93 and 107 days a year that the average person works just to pay their income taxes. That's not including all the other taxes that you gotta pay too. You know, when I first saw this, I just thought it was actually a meme that somebody had made this. But before I started recording today, I thought I'd go look it up and see. And sure enough, on Google Maps and Google Earth, it shows the Gulf of America. How to clear out a liberal rally. That would probably do it, yeah. Never lose your AirPods. Introducing AirPod strap. They just turned them back into earbuds with the wire that connects the two. How I feel about the climate change scam.
How dare you!
You can't ban TikTok. All the clocks will stop. Speaking of clocks, we got 1 week until the time moves forward, and it'll finally start getting dark at a reasonable hour. Florida man wears the police shirt to court and wins the case. Prosecutor. New York City goes 5 days without any shooting victims for the first time in 30 years. The Big Apple had no shooting victims between Sunday and Thursday this week, police said on social media. 4 minutes after the post was published, the streak was broken. You should have known better. You jinxed it. Bottled water companies don't produce water. They produce plastic bottles. That is very true. How will Biden's presidency be remembered? You know, the worst part about that is that it's not even half the people saying terrible. And that's just because that's the lowest grade you can give it on this poll. Government agencies trying to hide their waste from Dodge. We only accept cash. Help us with evasion.
He took my pronouns. I have to live in reality now.
Well, I'm not gonna knock the guy. At least he's prepared. Selena when Obama deported 5.3 million illegal immigrants versus when Trump begins to remove criminals now. Google turns 26. Leonardo DiCaprio just switched to Bing. You're harboring fat people under the floorboards, are you not? And I'll end the episode with this. If you have a cordless hole puncher, you can rob a bank. But if you have a bank, you can rob everyone. It's absolutely true. We'd like to thank our channel members for your support. Also, all of those who use the Super Thanks and Buy Me a Coffee links. We appreciate all of your support, as well as all of our subscribers and viewers, because this program is only made possible by viewers like you. So if you enjoyed the show, please hit that like button. And always remember to share all this idiocracy with your family and friends. The next Gen X episode will drop on our second channel on Tuesday, but I'll see you guys back here on the main channel on Friday's show. Until then, I thank you all for watching. You guys take care and stay safe this week. This is Akorn, over and out.
Bitch, break out the phone.